Okay, volumes I'll check. Good, good, good. Say something real quick.
Okay, well,
Hmm.
I sound a little low.
No, it's not you. It's, I gotta make sure that you show up on my thing real quick.
Okay.
Let's see, did I... try saying something now.
Alrighty. Hope all this works.
Okay, I can't tell if I'm getting you or not. One second. I need to... Let's see.
Just button Let's see.
What am I missing? What am I missing? What did I do wrong? Let's see. It says Discord output on there, but what did I get wrong? Huh. Because technically when I originally made the thing for this, it's supposed to capture Captain Fox's audio, but it should go to yours too.
I mean, I would assume so above that logic.
What did I do wrong? One sec, I gotta get this out on Blue Sky. There we go. And we just turn down the music just a little bit. There we go. Okay then. Oh, that's probably why I did wrong. Let's see.
What's up?
I think I may have... Let's see, did I do that right, or... It should be showing up on here. Oh, what did I do wrong? Let's see. Your name should be showing up on the Discord thing for the Discord output. For some reason, you're not showing up on here, which is weird, because I can hear you. But I don't think my system's picking you up. Which means I must have gotten something wrong with the actual audio capture. What did I do wrong? Let me think. Let's see. Discord group? Discord? Oh. My god, I'm stupid. I didn't add the browser source for you for the starting screen, that's right. I just usually kept it invisible, that's why. Okay, technically you should show up on here. Try saying something. Hello? Are you still in the call? Andy? Every time I hear this song, it always reminds me of that ice cream sandwich video where he gets beat up by the me. Let's see. What did I do wrong? That's weird. The Discord thing should be working properly. Hey TJ, hope you're doing well. Trying to get some things settled up with the audio mixing. Okie doke, TJ. I hope that works. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, this is from Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. It's also the song that the leggy dog uses for those memes. I love that one. This is just a list of video game Nintendo music. There we go. Anybody can use this for their streams if they want. God, I miss this music sometimes. Man, I miss when the consoles used to put a little extra presentation in their opening menu screen. It's like the Wii, the Xbox 360, and the PlayStation 3. They knew presentation was good for those times. And then PlayStation 4 had a very excellent, like, waiting screen with good themes to it too and everything, with good background music. It just feels like they gave up on that. Because if I'm in the menu of a console now, I like to listen to something while I'm thinking of trying to do something. Okay then, I am going to see if I can get Andy back, and I shall run the first of the ads so that we can get those out of the way and we'll start the show proper. See you soon. Hello?
Okay, can you at least hear me now?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so right now I'm using my phone at the moment because I think my router is just having an issue.
Okay. Okay, it seems like I'm picking you up through my TV monitor, so that should be good enough for now. Although I'm surprised that the Discord thing isn't picking you up.
So that hasn't been solved technically yet?
That part hasn't for the... Oh! There you are.
Oh, we got it?
Yep, I got it now.
Okay, cool.
Okay, now I just gotta make sure you don't show up too much in the echo or anything.
Let's hope.
So that's one thing I still gotta figure out about this. Okay, let's get Andy, and then... Let's see, I should take you off of that, and... I should... I think that should be enough. Okay. Okay, that should be capturing you now.
Alright, that's nice.
Okay. Yeah, you're showing up on the thing now. That's good.
Alright.
Okay, we've got a minute before we're back from break.
I'm right now restarting my modem, so hopefully that can get going, so I can properly do this on the PC, but otherwise, like I said, this can be a good placeholder.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we got 60 seconds until ad breaks are over. And we shall start up properly. And I need to get some...
I guess my question is, did you want to try and share screen again, I guess, through this?
Oh, yes. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Forgot to turn that on again. There we go.
There we go. I can easily
Okay, this is
do it
much
like
better
this.
music. What is this one? Let's see. 16. This is main menu for the Wii Party. Nice. Let me start that again. Three, two, one. And hello everyone, welcome once again to the Q-Den. My name is DeadSky, the American Kangaroo, and I am joined today by the one and only DeadSky Andy.
Hello, everyone.
And I hope you're all having a wonderful week after the holidays. Oh hey, Wallace Ragonite. Hope you're doing well. Yes, today I'm joined by the wonderful Andy DeadSky, the Hrothgar who will also be starting up his own little streaming career soon, so I thought I'd help him out.
And I do appreciate that, thank you so much, and I hope everyone has a wonderful time here.
So yeah, today we will be doing a video game I have wanted to play for quite some time. Actually, I can't remember when this game came out. I think it was like maybe 2-3 years ago, if I remember correctly. Let me see.
I believe so. I can't honestly remember for the life of me, but I know it's been out for a fairly decent time.
Okay, this came out in 2022. Okay, so I've been wanting to play this game for 2 years, but I haven't been able to find it on sale for the longest time. And then earlier this week, through incredible happenstance and coincidences or whatever the stars aligning, I finally found a Nintendo digital sale that got this game cheap enough for me to get it. So that was insanely lucky.
Really was, honestly, especially for the timing.
I mean, Nintendo hardly ever does any digital sales, especially on the first-party titles. So the fact that I was able to get this right before the holidays, and thanks to Andy here and Will Gian's commission, I was able to get the game.
Which is always a pleasure to help.
I appreciate it. So, hugs and belly pats to all. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. So, in any case, before we start up with the game and everything, y'all like to know that I like to take a little time to have a conversation about what's happening in the gaming sphere. And so, let's see, what has been going on these days? If I remember correctly, one of the biggest stories that we've actually seen recently was we finally got a full report on the Okami situation with Okami 2 and Hideki Kamiya. Turns out we actually found out that Hideki not only left the company 1 year ago, he also took a lot of his staff with him, apparently. According to some of the reports that I've read about it so far, especially a video that I saw today by Jodo Johnny on YouTube, the game director, Hideki Kamiya, he left Platinum over a year ago, and he was not allowed to be officially employed by any other company as per his contract, where he had to stay unemployed from video games for at least 1 year before he could either rejoin Platinum or do another studio. So in that time, he apparently was negotiating with Capcom with trying to go back and remake and continue Okami 2, and apparently, possibly, this is still rumored, Beautiful Joe 3. Because during one of the interviews that he was a part of, I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, he said that one of his biggest regrets was that he wanted to finish Okami and he wanted to finish Beautiful Joe because those were the games he was like very creatively for his proudly for his creative side.
Oh yeah, very much.
Aye. So, during that year's time, he was negotiating with Capcom over whether or not they would have Platinum make the game, apparently, or if he would come back and make a new studio himself. And apparently, the president of Platinum, Inaba, that he was in partners with for a long time, apparently they were clashing so much now that he said, and he quoted, "I felt like my creative spirit would die if I continued working there."
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I think he probably took out some of that on Bayonetta 3, the more I think about it, because, good lord.
I mean, when you put it that way, it honestly makes sense.
I mean, for anybody who enjoyed Bayonetta 3, good for you, but there were many things that were wrong with that for me. For one, I did not like the fact that Helena Taylor was not the voice of Bayonetta 3 again. Bless Jennifer Hale, I love her, she is talented, but she is no Bayonetta. And then, the fact that they were going to try and I hate to say this, they wanted to destroy the old Bayonetta and replace her with a punk rock daughter just did not sit right with me.
Oh, right. Was that actually going to be a thing?
Yeah, that was one of the things that Hideki said in one of the interviews, is that was the new direction they wanted to go with her in, or something like that. It's like it's like they went from turning her from a witch for the first 2 games, which is amazing, and then for the 3rd game they tried to make her more like a sexy magical girl, and then they're trying to pass the title onto her and Luca's daughter, which still disgusts me, because It's not like I'm condoning straight relationships here or anything. It's the fact that it's Luca of all characters.
Yeah.
Because, like, it was funny when she teased him and everything, and she was always playing around with him, but the idea that Luca could ever be cool enough to actually be in bed with Bayonetta or anything, or even have a kid with her, was too ludicrous even for me.
No, you're not wrong. Even when you say this now, because technically I've never played 3 to begin with anyway, but this just sounds way too outlandish for me to even try.
Yeah, if anything, Bayonetta was kind of claimed by the LGBTQ plus community at this point, because it always felt like her and John were like lesbian couple by the second game or something.
Yeah,
And
that's what it really felt like to me.
And then it turns out they were like, it was a Marvel Universe type thing, where it turns out we weren't playing a sequel, we were playing an alternate version or something like that.
Yeah, no, thank you.
So, when it comes down to it, it seems like Bayonetta is pretty much a dead franchise now. We had 2 really good games, and then 3, and then apparently there was the Bayonetta Origins game, which I did try the demo of, but I couldn't really get into it per se.
I don't even think I ever even heard about it, to be fair.
Bayonetta Origins was supposed to be a story about how Bayonetta, as a young girl witch, becomes, like, into her powers kind of thing. But apparently
Origin-esque style.
Yeah, it was basically like Bayonetta Muppet Babies kind of thing. Where it's like, it shows like how she got her powers, who trained her and everything.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really mean that much when you say each game has been its own alternate universe, because then we haven't really gotten to know that Bayonetta then.
No, not in the slightest by that logic.
Yeah, it's one of those sad truths where trying to multiverse a story just does not work a lot of the time now.
No.
I mean, it worked for Marvel's, but trying to do it with, like, a new character and everything like Bayonetta just didn't feel right in the end. I mean, there was not enough butterfly werewolf glow-up to ever make Luca cool enough for me.
I mean, I can understand that logic, don't get me wrong. I don't think it could work on me either, even to this day, now that it's been told.
I know. That's the really sad part. And there are some people who do love Viola as her daughter and everything, but it just... I don't know. I think Viola was okay as a character unto herself. Like, if she was her own character, I wouldn't have minded. But if you're saying that's Bayonetta's daughter, that just doesn't sit right with me.
I'm surprised it would with a lot of people.
Oh yeah, the future trunk syndrome thing. Oh yeah, that's right. But in any case, so anyway, back on topic. So Hideki Kamiya left Platinum, and he took a majority of the development staff with him. And when I say that, I'm talking about people who were originally in the Clover Studios that started with him there, that went to Platinum with him, and then are now back at Clover's now. So Platinum Games is in very much trouble right now, because without the majority of their staff, they're either going to have to hire new people to try to do something, or, I don't know, in the worst case scenario, maybe in some cases, maybe Platinum will get bought up by Capcom, since Hideki's kind of the link now and everything. And maybe Capcom will get ownership or partial ownership of Bayonetta or something like that.
Kind of hard to imagine that since we're talking about Platinum games, but it is in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is that the IP shares would be insane to sort out, because Platinum technically owns Nier Automata in terms of development, and a bunch of other licensed games, and tons of other stuff too. Nintendo does own some of the stuff, but not all of it. That's the one thing. So that's going to be massive pain in the butt for whoever has to sort all the IP ownerships out of that whole thing if Platinum ever gets divided.
Yeah, seriously, my heart goes out to that person, honestly.
So, with the fall of Platinum Games, if it does happen, we at least have Okami 2, maybe possibly Beautiful Joe 3 in the works one day. God, I hope that happens, because I love the first two Beautiful Joe games.
Oh, same.
And then sadly after the first Beautiful Joe games, Clover's was closed down and then Capcom tried to take over. Hey Hop, hope you're doing well. Well, sadly Andy does not have a puff right now for the channel. Maybe one day.
I'll consider it if there's such a demand for it, and if we do this again, which I'm all prone to.
But
this
since
is, of course, Dex's decision. So.
But since this is his first stream, this is kind of like his whole test thing, and the art is not actually my own. This is the PNG that he brought to the table for it with this one, which is a really good art.
Yes, the artwork was done by the always talented Mr. Labrador.
Oh, nice. So anyway, let's pray for Platinum Games. We hope that they do well, and hopefully Okami 2 will be as wonderful as the teaser trailer was, I hope.
Please, that's all I'm begging for at this point.
God, I know. I really want Okami 2 to be good. Okay, let's see. What else has been happening in the game sphere recently? Let's see. I'm reading off of some headlines on Game Rant right now. Do you have anything that you want to talk about, Andy?
I mean, at least not other than when it came to gaming-wise, at least not as much as what I told you earlier when it came with, oh lord, what was it we talked about?
I believe we were talking about Atlas and Persona a bit earlier.
Yeah, we were talking about Persona, because I know you want there to be a Persona 4 remake, like in the essence of at least Persona 5 Royal.
Oh yeah. And then there is some concern with how fans will react to it, because a bunch of fans put out some very stupid controversies behind the game and completely missed the message of the game in the process at the same time, which I think is stupid.
Yes, but there is still legitimate concerns that even you said yourself as well, because there could be some things that could be added in that's just like bluff material, basically.
Yeah, that is the one thing I am worried about, is if they change the story too much from what it originally was by adding too much to it. Let's see, Tales of Graces is finally free from PS3. Oh yeah, that's right, a lot of the Sony games that were put on the PlayStation Store from the Classics section are going free these days. I actually got Grandy on there for free, but it's the original PlayStation 1 version, so it's not exactly made for PlayStation 4 playing.
Oh, that's right, I heard they were starting to do that, weren't they?
Yeah, that's the problem. The problem is that because some of the in-store stuff was like put on the PlayStation 3 or the Vita or anything like that, trying to play it on the PlayStation 4 without any kind of like remastering quality to it, it looks like huge and pixely like crazy.
Oh my goodness, I can only imagine.
Yeah, I tried playing it like last week on there when I saw that Grandia was free on there, and I'm like, oh my god, well I've got this on the Switch, I got the remaster on the Switch, so why don't I just put it on here? And when I tried doing it, like, oh, this is bad. I can see every pixel's worth of this game.
At least you know they went into detail about it back in the day.
Oh yeah, but it's like one of those cases where like if it's too close on screen to you, then it looks way worse.
No, I get that. Don't get me wrong.
Let's see. Speaking of which, for the headlines that I've been looking through, apparently one of them in Game Rant is Big Atlas announcements teased for 2025. So apparently Atlas is putting out some more teaser campaigns again. Let's see. Developers at Atlas hint at unannounced titles in 2025, eager to share soon. Fans speculate potential reveal of Persona 6 or a new series following successful 2024 releases, including possible teasers for more Metaphor ReFantazio. Atlas aims to avoid delays, may carefully reveal future projects to avoid missteps. So let's see. Atlas fans may have more exciting things to look forward to in 2025 based on some comments from the development team. A new game industry interview has shared the thoughts of a member of developers working for Atlas as well as the other industry members, and time hints at what weight in 2025 will hold. Atlas has experienced significant success in 2024. The company has 3 major hitters in 2024, including Persona 3 Reload, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, and Metaphor ReFantazio, which won Best Narrative at the Game Awards. Let's see. Those who expected the company to cool down during 2025 may be pleasantly surprised. Every year, Japanese publication 4Gamer, via Persona Central, publishes a feature that asks a number of game devs from across the industry to share their thoughts and aspirations for the coming year. This year, 9 of the 164 developers interviewed worked at Atlas, and a number of them have shared aspirations that involve one or more new release titles coming up from Atlas. While the developers have intentionally remained vague, a number of them have referred to one or more announced titles as they are working hard and want to announce them soon as they can. Shared from one of the people, Shinjiro Takada. There's a title we're hoping to announce as soon as possible. Right now, the team is hard at work in its development, so that fans can enjoy it as much as possible. And then from second creative department of P Studio, Naoya Maeda. It's regretful that I'm not able to give you any more details on the title that I'm currently working on, but I am confident that it will offer you readers an exciting new experience. I would be grateful if you would look forward to it. And then finally from Kazuhisa Wada from the second creative department of P Studio. 2025 is a year where we'll carefully steer the helm of several large-scale projects that are on track and staying the course, so that they don't shift direction. We'll be proceeding carefully, and I look forward to eventually sharing them with everyone. The collective mass of these projects is enormous, so the cost of correcting any missteps would be significant. So, that is a huge hint that we could be seeing Persona 6 teased this year.
At the very least, a tease, I want to say, but I still want to say it's still kind of far off from seeing the actual game, though.
Let's see. With it already established that Atlas is working on releasing Persona 5 The Phantom X for Japanese audiences. For those of you who don't know, Persona 5 The Phantom X is the Chinese mobile game, or the Chinese gacha game that was for China only. It's supposed to be like Persona 5, and they kind of cross it over, but it's supposed to be set in, like, China. Let's see.
Yes, that kind of makes sense.
It would seem the unnamed title and remainder of the collective mass of games in development are something completely independent. While it's possible that the team could release DLC for Metaphor ReFantazio, it's also doubtful that the developers would refer to it as a new title. Atlas has confirmed that it would like Metaphor to become a series, but has no concrete plans at this time. With the creative producer and chief director of Persona series noting that Atlas will be proceeding carefully with the enormous collective mass of titles. There's some strong anticipation that could finally be on the verge of revealing new games, including Persona 6. With the emphasis on not wanting to correct any missteps, and reaching a point where the studio can reveal the games as soon as possible, Atlas may be looking to avoid what happened with Persona 5's multiple delays. And as you all know, Persona 5 was announced back in 2013 for a 2014 release, and we did not get that for quite some time.
Believe it, but if memory serves me correctly, it took over 4 to 5 years before we ever got the game.
Yeah, it was like a quick tease with like some still images, and then we finally got like an actual teaser later on.
Yeah.
But by then we found out that it was because they were trying to develop the new graphics engine that they used for Catherine, surprisingly. Okay, and that's the end of that one. So what titles do you think Atlas could announce this year for 2025, chat?
I mean, at least in my opinion, I know Chad is going to say their own stuff, so hopefully they give some perspectives about it as well, but at least just for me in general, I would like them to actually make vast improvements over the Metaphor game, because I know you did the demo of it at the very least, but even I can admit now, after its whole glossy thing that it did give me for the first time, I do see the problems that does actually pertain to it.
Yeah, when it comes to Metaphor, I did play the demo, which is, I think, the first 3 to 5 hours of the game. And at the beginning, I found myself kind of, like, irritated by a lot of what it was doing, but the more I got into the game and the more I got into the systems of it, I kind of felt a bit more into it. So I will give it that. I don't know if I'll actually play the full game on the channel one day, but maybe if it's at, like, a massive discount or something. But I did see why people like it so far. I do see why people like it. The minor annoyances I had with some of the narrative in the beginning kind of started to fade once I got into the real game, I'd say. But there were still those annoyances, just those small nitpicks in there. That's just pretty much how it was for me.
Gotcha. And it looks like someone said, looks like Wallace says Shin Megami Tensei 4.
I never did actually play SMT4. I remember playing SMT3, and then I actually got the remaster on PlayStation 4, which I would like to play on the channel at some point. But I think SMT4, wasn't that originally a DS or 3DS exclusive?
I'm not certain myself. I've never actually played the SMT series, to be fair.
Okay, it was the 3DS. Okay, yeah, it was exclusively to the 3DS. And I think there was like an SMT4, and then there was like an alternate or a sequel to it, if I remember correctly.
So kind of like with how like Persona 3 did with its like FES and other styles.
More like Persona 2, how it had Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment, I'd say.
Okay.
So yeah, for me personally, if it ever came to like Atlas games, I think they are at the point where, ever since Metaphor became such a success, I think they're at the point now where they're like, okay, we got really good success with Persona 5, we got really great success with Metaphor, now we're gonna start doing our really expensive experiments now, kind of thing. Like, I can definitely see them trying to give some of their developers a chance to, like, cash in their favors. Like, we did really good with this one, so can we take a risk on my experimental idea, kind of thing? I think that's what I think that's what I'm looking for the most, is something that's out there that might follow the same formula as those games, but it could be a bigger experiment, I think.
I mean, experimentation is always going to be the root of actually getting a good game off the ground, but hopefully it just doesn't get like the basic tropes of what makes a game awful.
Mm-hmm. A remake of the first Shin Megami Tensei would be amazing. I don't think I've ever played the first one. I've heard that it was really good in the sense that it's like a dungeon crawler that takes place in a school, and it's like the students are like killing each other with demons or something, if I remember correctly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's basically high school with actual demons and everything. And I remember they actually had an anime based on it too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I might give that a check out then, if that's the case later on.
Oh, that's Shin Megami If. Okay. Yeah, because I remember that there was at least one of those did that. And then there was like a remake, which was If, of the first one, I think, if I remember correctly. At least that's what I think it was. Okay, anyway. Okay, let's see what the next story is I can find on here. Let's see. Battlefield 2024 players have had a chance to unlock holiday cosmetics. Don't care. Rejected Marvel vs. Capcom fighter revealed. Let's see what this is.
Oh my goodness, that's interesting.
Oh my god, this is funny. The original Marvel vs. Capcom considered including Howard the Duck, but the character was rejected due to lack of popularity.
Are you kidding me?
Aw, poor Howard the Duck.
Oh, he honestly gets no love, and it's a shame.
Yeah, I remember seeing the movie about him when I was a kid and like remembering half of it. And I remember he was teased, and I think it was like I think he was teased in like Guardians of the Galaxy at one point, or I can't remember which one it was.
Didn't he have an appearance in one of the movies, I thought?
He had like an end credits appearance in one of them, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because I know that rings strikingly familiar with what I remember.
I think it was let me think. I think it was like the Collector or something. Was teased heavily as like one of the main villains for one of them, but they didn't really follow through on him or something. And then it's like his collection got destroyed in one of the other Marvel movies, and then they teased Howard the Duck at one of the end of them, if I remember correctly. I think that's what it was. Shin Megami Tensei, the first game, was about an average guy getting a demon summoning program and finding his everyday life getting worse till he survived a nuclear bombing, a biblical flood, and so on. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they went full biblical in the very early games.
This seriously sounds like it. Goodness.
Let's see. Galactica is annoying many Marvel Rivals players. Dead by Daylight codes get you free content. Anton Blast update comes with major upgrade. Let's see. Mappa is animating scenes for Ark Survival Ascended expansion. What were you saying?
Because you mentioned Dead by Daylight, side note, I did get informed that apparently because Marvel Rivals made a Steam, Dead by Daylight servers were so empty because everybody was transitioning over to it.
Oh wow.
That apparently their logins were based, or at least their matchups were taking at least between 30 minutes to an hour just to find a match.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's scary when like one day your online game is like, okay people, how many people do we have today playing our game? Sir, we have like 20 people playing our game. What the hell happened? Marvel Rivals released.
Oh, that makes sense then. What?
Let's see. Nikki Infinity reveals what's coming update in 1.1. Let's see. Oh god, this is funny. New Pal World Pal has Spider-Man web-swinging powers.
Oh, come on. They're just pandering to all the stuff that's been going on with the Spider-Man movie that's been getting dropped.
A new pal added to Pal World after the recent Faybreak update has web-swinging powers that can make a player feel like Spider-Man. Okay, I don't want to read this because I just restarted playing that again because I wanted to see what the Faybreak update was, so I don't want to see what this thing is yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's kind of into spoiler territory.
Yeah.
Because even I just got the game recently, so I'm hoping to start playing on it on my channel as well at some point.
Let's see, more Marvel Rival stuff, Fortnite stuff.
Like Infinity Nick. I've seen Jarek play it once, I'll admit. But I gotta say, in my opinion, I don't know how I feel about that game.
The fact that it's a gacha game is what weirds me out. It's like when it comes to Infinity Nikki, I've seen gameplay of it. It just weirds me out that that's a gacha game, and I don't know. It's like it's got the gameplay of like one of those Barbie games from like the PlayStation 2 era or something, and it's just the fact that they're trying to promote that game like crazy. I don't know how to feel about that game. It just...
I'm just thankful I'm not the only one that thought it was like a similar version of Barbie. Like, oh my goodness.
No, it's basically a Barbie game. It's like it's basically the game that's trying to be a cozy game, an exploration game, a farming game, a dress-up game. All these kind of things are wrapped up into Infinity Nikki, apparently. She apparently has her own franchise in China or something like that. And she's basically like the digital Barbie of the new age, pretty much, is what I'm getting.
I just don't know honestly how to feel about it, to be fair.
I think she has appeal to some people when it comes to like dressing her up and everything, and her outfits have different powers, that kind of thing. It's kind of how I felt about Square Enix's Harvesta or Harvelista. Whatever the hell that game was. I think it was like...
Oh, I know the one you're
Harvestella. I tried the demo for Harvestella. It tried to be too many things in one. Okay, here's the listing of everything I got from Harvestella. It was a farming game, action-adventure RPG. Your character had amnesia. There was an alien plot twist in the opening demo. Possible time travel. Relationship stuff. There's a world-ending thing that happens every year that people have to deal with. And apparently there's another, like, apocalyptic, like, thing that was gonna happen at some point. It's like there's too many plots in that game.
I was gonna say, that's way too much. I feel so confused just even listening to it.
I tried playing the demo for it, and... Oh yeah, and there's also a 4 crystals plot, I forgot about that.
What is this? Throwing Sonic into the mix? What?
Well, if you love it, Wallace Ragnarite, then good for you, but I could not get into it. I tried playing the demo for it, and I couldn't connect to it, sadly. It even had classes? I don't think I got that far in the demo.
Oh, goodness.
How many generic fantasy plots do you want in this game? Yes. I'm sorry, Wallace. I try to play certain games and I try to enjoy them, but sometimes they just don't click with me. You got a submarine and an airship. This sounds like playing Final Fantasy the original again, or what I'm doing in Lufia 2 right now. Oh boy. But yeah, I feel like with Infinity Nikki, it feels like she's trying. It's like the game is trying to be too many things at once.
Basically all just shoved into a box, jiggled around, and just like, okay, open it up, pour it out, let's see what we got.
Yeah, it's just... And the fact that it's a gacha game, and the fact that you roll for different outfit accessories and dresses for her, just... It never felt right with me. Like, I already have a problem with gacha games being as they are, and I tried to get into a few of them. Like, the most I ever got into a gacha game was probably ZZZ. And I thought the characters were pretty cool in that one. I thought they were animated very well. But it's the repetition of having to log in every day for these games and to just dedicate yourself to them that kind of just doesn't gel with me after a while.
No, as someone that actually goes into, like, even Honkai Star Rail and ZZZ, even I can admit, the repetition is very much going to plague on your mind from doing it day to day just to be able to keep on par with, like, the end game sort of deal of, like, keeping up with the story. And when you also consider the fact that even then, if you don't even keep up with the characters of just, like, grinding out the mats of, like, just like a regular typical RPG, but in this case you're stuck on however much you can do before either you say, my money is going to be put into this, or I'm just going to wait the next day. It's not a good mindset to have with these gacha games.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like how I feel like about Fortnite at times. Like, I can play Fortnite for maybe, like, a month or so at the most, and I might rarely, if any, try to get the battle pass so I can get whatever cool characters can be in there, but I rarely ever do that, and I mostly play Fortnite for social stuff.
Oh no, absolutely the same when it comes to Fortnite. I've actually kind of got burned out. Like, I'll at least go on it if my friends invite me above anything. And at the very basic least, I'll at least get, like, the one cheap win I can get, just so I can say I have the Battle Royale winner's umbrella. But after that, it's like I just tune myself out for a point.
But yeah, I agree, Wallace. I rarely ever spend money on gacha games and everything. Like, I do everything I can to play them for free for as long as I can, but it just doesn't work out for me after a while because the repetition does get a little old for me. Especially if you play out the story and you have to do certain things in order to unlock the story, and then when you get the story, you gotta wait around for the next storyline or update to come out, and just... I don't know. I can't really get into it that much, maybe. Like, I can give it a chance for a bit. I don't know, maybe I'll go back to ZZZ for a bit, because I haven't played that since, like, I don't think I've played ZZZ at least maybe a month or two after it came out in the States, if I remember correctly. So I haven't touched that since like the end of summer, if I remember correctly.
Gotcha. If that's the case, there has been a lot of significant updates to it, as you can even like actually like decorate a little bit of the main character's rooms. So they actually did put some real good effort into it of recent times.
Okay. I don't know, maybe I'll go back and try to get the wolf, because he was like the one character I wanted.
I think he's the one character everyone wanted besides Ben Bigger with a bear.
I was surprised that I got Ben Bigger on my first day playing that game.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, I was so lucky. I love his character. He's adorable. Okay, let's see what else there is. But as far as Infinity Nikki goes, I will not be playing that game. It does not appeal to me, sadly. Let's see. PlayStation fans should keep an eye on January 6th. Sony is teasing some PlayStation news during a major event set to take place on January 2025, and fans should be able to tune in online, so possible showcase teaser, maybe.
Oh, right, because I think I overheard some people saying that it's possible we might get actually some news about Kingdom Hearts 4.
Interesting, although I feel like that would be announced more at a Tokyo Game Show kind of thing.
I would assume so, but hey, you never know.
That's true. Let's see, another story is Animal Crossing New Horizon breaks another sales record. Thanks to its unwavering sales, Animal Crossing New Horizons crosses a major milestone and reaches unprecedented numbers for physical releases. Huh, surprising that it's still going on sale.
Really?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Rare's Everwild game may finally resurface in 2025. There are a lot of games that got lost in the last couple of years that I'm kind of wondering what happened to them.
Honestly, yeah.
Because there was that one game called The Wild that was supposed to be about like you being the shaman of a tribe and you're trying to like get the powers of these old like forest gods in order to become a better shaman. I remember seeing that back like when the PlayStation 4 was first announced, and I have not seen anything about it since then. I thought that was a really cool idea, too. Let's see. KFC testing new Saucy restaurant. KFC opens a new restaurant named Saucy with a concept that differs from the food chain's original one, but not all fans will be able to try it yet. Oh, what? One sec. Okay, I apologize, everybody. I have to go let the dog outside, so Andy, if you could take over for a little bit, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Of course.
Okie doke.
Can't play Monster Hunter anymore. Grind is awful. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear about your friend. But as for the Monster Hunter series, I personally couldn't get into it mostly, only because I've always heard some things about it. And while I did have the demo for the recent one that they just released. I don't know, it feels a little bit out there for me to even try and get into. But I guess since I haven't really honestly played it that much, I could give it another try. But since the demo is over with, go figure. Let me see. Oh wow, really? That mod's in Monster Hunter? You know, I'm not surprised when it comes to the PC version. Wish we could play as the monsters like in Pokemon. I mean, maybe if someone could actually do a mod of it, it is possible, but I don't know. That feels like something that would go into heavy modding material in order to be able to compete with. Yeah. Hello, Sleepy. Welcome to the channel. Decus is currently letting the dog out at the moment, so he will be back momentarily. I'm just here to fill in, and he has invited me onto the stream. My name is Andy DeadSky, so please enjoy yourself with two big fat furries as we entertain you all for the night, and hopefully you enjoy the stream. You will have to forgive me if you see the mute icon on me. Unfortunately, I am working with my microphone being like at the moment, so just to help not have any unnecessary background noises, I'm trying to keep it as good as possible. Kirby Dream Buffet is amazing. You know, I've heard about that being amazing, but I've honestly never tried it yet. I've honestly not gotten much into the Nintendo games when it comes to like the Switch, because I think at the very least I do have at least the first Zelda game, but not the second one. As when it comes to Nintendo games, there really isn't that much that appeals to me, unless it actually gets to me. The Kirby games are always wonderful. Kirby has to eat them. It's like you're trying to tempt me into getting that game, then. Come on, you need to stop. Guess above anything, I can try and see if I can find any gaming news myself online. Just to at least help try to keep this conversation going for you all, at least above anything.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, you are?
Hey, Sleepy Bear. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so what are you talking about?
Just kind of talking with them a little bit. They got into the Monster Hunter series a little bit. I've never actually gotten into the series myself, so I didn't really have much to pertain about it except for the demo that they recently released with the recent game. But
okay. I've tried some of the Monster Hunter games in the past. I tried the demo for Monster Hunter World once, but I couldn't really get into the action style of combat they do for that one. I mean, I think it's a pretty cool idea, just like hunting monsters, and the plot kind of usually revolves around that kind of thing. But I don't know, it got too a little repetitive for me.
that's understandable.
Alright. Yeah, every game is for everybody. Yeah, let's
Yep.
see. Kirby's Dream Buffet is amazing. Oh, I have that one.
I honestly don't, and Wallace was telling me a little bit about it, so I'm actually almost tempted to getting it myself now.
It's actually really cute. It's actually a really little cheap, fun Kirby game where it's basically like rolling gluttony. That's the best way I can describe it. It's racing rolling gluttony.
No, my goodness, that sounds wonderful.
It's really cute, and for the price that it is a fun game to play.
Oh, that's good at least.
Yeah,
As I was even just telling them that I don't really own that much in terms of like Nintendo games, honestly, but as long as it appeals to me, I'll at least try to get it just to at least try it out.
It was a fun game. If I remember correctly, I only paid like $15 for it like last year or so. And it's cute. You can actually customize your Kirby character with like colors and accessories. I made mine look like Meta Knight.
Oh, nice.
It's adorable. Okay, let's see. What else is there in the gaming sphere? Marvel Rivals players take issue with Spider-Man uppercut hitbox. Fortnite reveals January 2025 crew skin pack. Palworld makes changes to PAL enhancement. Yeah, Palworld did get a really big update recently, and it also did a bunch of things differently. won't talk too much about it, but the updates are pretty interesting so far. I restarted my island on it again. Oh, I was wondering when that was going to happen. Hopefully there's enough room on screen.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Nah.
puff mode activated.
Haha.
In any case, let's see, what else is there in the news? World of Warcraft celebrates iconic community moments from 2024. Pal World update adds a mean new way to interact with pals. Oh god, that's right. There is new stuff in there that's pretty weird. In Pal World, they put in like some new gadgets in there to like either increase your pal's productivity through like hypnotism or brainwaves. I haven't unlocked it yet, but it sounds horrible.
Oh right, I think I might have seen like a little animation about it from like YouTube or something displaying that.
Well, actually, they put out the Pocket Pair put out a new animation for Pal World recently to celebrate the Christmas costume updates recently.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was really adorable. Yeah. I'll probably post it in the Discord at some point. Let's see what else is there. Honkai Star Rail leaks exciting news for PC players. A new Honkai Star Rail leak reveals that the game is set to receive a significant update that will enhance FPS options for some players. Let's see. Once Human fans have new weekly gift to claim. What is Once Human?
Not
Post-apocalyptic multiplayer survival game. Huh. Let's see. Mario and Luigi Brothership could have been very different. Nintendo and Acquire reveal that the recently released Mario and Luigi Brothership RPG could have had a very different look. Interesting.
And I've seen gameplay of that too. But what they did, it actually does look decent for itself.
Oh yeah, I love the art style that they put the new game in and everything. Let's see what this other look was going to be. If it will let me read it. No, it's not letting me read it. Every now and then GameRant does this thing where it's like, sign in with your email. No thanks, I'll just keep reading. And it's not letting me keep reading.
Oh, I hate it when some websites do that. All you want to do is just read the quick thing, and it's like, nope, give me your information.
Let's see what else is there. Let's see, the New York Times says, the game industry is losing the bet with realistic graphics. Honestly, I can see that happening.
I really can too.
Because, like, when it comes to realistic graphics in the video game industry, they get very dated very quickly, sadly.
An unfortunate process in this day and age, but it is what it is.
Yeah, style is definitely more important when it comes to realism, because with realism, it becomes very dated like the very same year practically, because if you're gonna do real-life models of people, it's very strange how they cannot tell that there's the uncanny valley throughout the whole thing. Example, Wind Waker. Oh yeah,
Its art style was actually real impressive.
Yeah, but I remember at the time when it first came out, it got a huge backlash when it first was appeared because Nintendo had been teasing a more darker fantasy realism version of Zelda with some of the teasers that they'd be doing. And when they finally revealed Wind Waker, it did get good praise, but at first it got horribly, and I mean horribly, teased and like tortured because it looked cartoonish and everything, and people hadn't really been experienced with the cel-shaded graphics by then yet, and they were kind of hoping for more of a darker Zelda at the time, which became Twilight Princess. Hey, Atman.
Yes, but unfortunately, when you understand with the fact that if you just look at the story itself on what it was trying to explain, then it actually can coincide with the art style.
Well, yeah, but the problem is that back then in the early 2000s, people were still. It was still first impressions meant everything with graphics and everything, and realism was the thing to aim for, and when suddenly you see Zelda being this cartoonish, childlike style, people thought it was like Nintendo just not taking it seriously anymore or something.
Yeah, you're not wrong, especially for back then, too.
Yeah, because I remember the backlash and everything, because back then you had to have the most realistic graphics possible because in the early 2000s they were pretty much they were trying to appeal to mainstream film watchers more than anything back then, because if you look at the original trailers for Final Fantasy VII, they advertised that game like a film most of the time.
Yeah, that's really true.
Valu is handsome. Yeah. Yeah, I still see art of Valu to this day.
Oh yeah.
Now it's the opposite. People have become so cynical that they'll manufacture a bad first impression just to bitch about the game. Well, that's true for a lot of things too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's also true when it comes to like any game that either has like a female character in the front center thing, or if it's an established franchise that changes up things a bit or something like that, which has been happening a lot.
I mean, especially when you consider that the first game it was ever made for the Samus franchise.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, when it comes to Metroid, oh yeah, the surprise that it was actually a woman at the end did throw people off for a minute, and then apparently somebody found out, hey guys, if you beat the game faster, you could see her pixel bathing suit.
I still remember that to this day.
I remember some YouTube channel made fun of that once, where apparently it was like Samus is with her agent, and he goes, I got an idea. We're gonna make you the first female protagonist of her own video game. She's like, oh, but won't people be like, you know, not okay with that? He's like, don't worry. We're gonna hide you in really thick armor, and then, at the end of the game, you're gonna reveal that you were a woman the whole time. She's like, wow, that could actually really challenge people and show them that women just aren't pretty objects. And he goes, and then we'll put in a note at the end that says that if you beat the game faster, you'll see less of your clothing.
I completely remember that animation. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, God. It's like small steps, but they were still steps. Oh yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X Remaster is coming out soon. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's another thing that I've been wanting to try. I've never gotten into the Xenoblade series before, but I have heard it was good.
Same, honestly. I've never tried because at the time it was always so expensive. That was my issue with it.
Oh yeah, not to mention they were on the systems that everybody had either gotten rid of by then.
Yeah, really.
Please don't drop the ball on finally resolving that cliffhanger, please. I don't know what you're talking about, but we'll see. I do remember the basis for Xenoblade X Chronicles is supposed to be like you're on a spaceship that's supposed to look for a new home planet to live on, and that's kind of the basis of like why you're landing on this planet or something. Which I think is a cool idea.
No, it is.
It's kind of got like a survivalist, like RPG, stranded kind of feel to it to try to like make a new civilization on. I think that's a really cool idea for a game.
Yeah.
Xenoblade X ends on a massive cliffhanger that hasn't been followed up on for over a decade. Oh, wow.
Goodness.
Huh. Well, that makes me rethink the game, but okay. In any case, I do know the people that did make the franchise, though, because they were the original people that made Xenogears, and then the Xenosaga series, and then the Xenoblade franchise with it. Which, I gotta say, for the fact that they've been in the business this long and they still use Xeno as their title, congratulations to them. Wow.
Especially for still keeping going strong with it. That's honestly impressive.
It's amazing how the married couple that are the ones that do the creative work behind the Xeno franchise. It's amazing to me how their first game was quite possibly like overkill in terms of an RPG. Because, like, with Xenogears, the very first game that they ever did, it was originally supposed to be Final Fantasy VII's candidate. But the reason why it didn't get okay to be Final Fantasy VII is because the business people thought it was too much like Neon Genesis Evangelion in terms of its complicated and very convoluted plot at times.
That's true.
Because it had mechs, it had psychological trauma, it had geopolitical satire and politics and storylines, and it had all these other things. It had classism, it had sexism, it had racism, it had all these different story types, it had religious politics in it. It had so many stories put into one game. And as much as I can admire them trying, I feel like doing one story out of all of those could have sufficed. I mean,
Or at least, at the very least, focus on at least maybe 2 at the very least, but not just like throw everything at the wall just to see what sticks.
I know, it was like there was an alphabet of plot in this game, but at most you should only have plot A, plot B, and maybe plot C.
As long as it gets worked in with like the other 2 plots and doesn't feel like it's like either out of place, that it's not shot from the like out of left field, or it just doesn't feel like it's just plot material, then sure, by all means do it.
You want to know how ambitious they were with the very first game?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so when I beat the game finally, after all of the grinding, all of everything, guess what I get greeted with at the very end of the game after the credits are over? For one final animation. It says, "Thank you for playing for Xenogears Episode 5.
Were they expecting a new episode? What?
No. This was their first game. Their first game ever. And they had so much faith that this game would be a success that they called it Episode 5 of a franchise that hadn't even been okayed yet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were that ambitious with their whole thing. Oh my god, and when I saw that, I'm just like, wait, did I skip episodes 1 through 4? What was this not the Super Nintendo? What did I miss?
Yeah, seriously. Because by that logic, it would make me think like they did a Final Fantasy where like the numbers aren't actually in the right order at that point.
I know, it was such a head turner at the time, and then the Xeno Saga series came out, which sadly was another failure, because while the first one did well, the second one, for some reason, the higher-ups told the creative team to change up the graphics to try to be more realistic, and they tried to, and this is a huge thing. The Matrix was popular at the time, so doing that whole, we must go to the place at the certain time and do something with a purpose, that, you know, that monotone, serious talk they tried to do with everything?
Oh no, when it came to the Matrix, oh yes. Perfectly.
Yeah, they tried to do that with Xenoblade, with Xenogears 2, with Xenosaga 2. They tried that whole thing. They tried to make it super serious in every super serious way kind of plot thing. Instead of the lighthearted, like, slightly serious plot it was in the first game, with, like, moments of horror.
You can't go that route unless you have a basis for it, though.
Yeah, that's what happens when the business side interrupts the creative side.
Yeah, completely. That's just wrong.
Yeah, you could definitely tell by the 2000s that from Squaresoft to Square Enix, they had started becoming the trend followers than the trend setters by that point.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Oh, and we have a minute before our first ad break starts, so when we come back, we will start up the Kirby game, and we'll get the rest of the stream going. But thanks for the conversation so far, everybody. Okay, so 3 minutes, and we'll be right back. There we go. Okay then, now I just need to change over to the screen here. But yeah, with the Xeno saga, with the Xeno franchise, it's amazing to me that those two both had success and equal amount of failures at the same time with that.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Because it's like Xenogears did okay, cult classic, and then sadly they couldn't get another one, so they went with Monolith Software, which they got the Xenosaga franchise off the ground, which was a spiritual successor to Xenogears, but then it was like the second game failed and the third game didn't do as well, and it was pretty bad after that. And then they started doing the Xenoblade games, which surprisingly got them the comeback they needed.
Which is a good thing, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it was unfortunate that they just had a slight domino effect of going downhill.
Yeah, I think it's because their ambitions were way too much at the time and they clashed a lot with the business side of it. Because if I remember correctly, the Xenosaga series, that was supposed to be like 4 episodes, or the other 5 episodes they wanted to do again.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's like their ambitions were way too much, sadly, for what they wanted to do and what they could do.
That's true.
Xenoblade 1 feels a lot like Monolith's FF1. Oh, okay, that's an interesting analogy.
It is, honestly.
The game where the devs are like, let's put all our info one last project because we might go under anyway. Okay, in that sense, I can definitely see that now. I can see that now.
Yeah, when put it like that, it does make more sense.
Which is insane because Xenoblade 1 almost didn't make it over here despite already being in English. Oh, yeah, that's right. They didn't go for American English. They went for UK English originally.
Oh.
Yeah, because originally it came out in the UK before it came out in the US, which is rare.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay, and we're back. And now we are ready to start up the game. Which is something I have wanted to do for 2 years now. Okie dokie then. Let's get this game started. Originally I was going to see if I could have Andy play 2-player with me, but sadly it was only couch co-op. Would you like to connect
Unfortunately,
online?
in order for that to happen, I would have to be with Decus, and that's not possible.
What the hell? I'll use it. Gameplay information, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. As you progress through the game, check in with the Wise Waddle Dee to access global gameplay information to see how you stack up. Huh, interesting. Select a difficulty. Wild mode. A Kirby game that's a bit wilder and more challenging. This adventure will be tough at times, but you'll collect a lot of star coins as rewards. You'll be able to change the setting later. Spring Breeze mode. A Kirby game that's simple to play. You'll have a lot of health for this adventure, perfect for those who are new to action games. You'll be able to change the setting later. I'll go wild mode.
As well, honestly, I actually get the full experience.
Planet Popstar. Okay, let's make sure the game volume is good. Can everybody hear it well? Kirby just having a wonderful Kirby day.
It's like any other day on pop.
Until another storm and a black hole happened.
No, it looks like it's a giant shining star this time. Oh, I love that face.
And there's the Waddle Dee you can play as 2-player.
Oh, okay. Kirby, no!
Kirby getting stretched through the dimensions. Yeah, Kirby lore can get surprisingly deep. It's like, apparently there's a theory out that the world you see is through Kirby's eyes, which makes it look a lot more pleasant than it's supposed to be, and it's like Kirby is theorized to be like an eldritch horror that thinks the world is cute and cuddly.
It's not wrong!
He's like,
Especially when I hear
crap, I ended up on the Crash Bandicoot set.
Better spin and get them Loompa fruits.
Okay, so
Oh my goodness.
I have played the demo, but that was like 2 years ago when that first came out, so I kinda remember things. Crab.
I was gonna say, how much do you remember?
I think I remember some of the stuff. Okay. Okay, so B is inhale, A is jump.
Positive reincarnation of an eldritch god. I mean, it's not wrong in that aspect.
Okay. Oh. I saw that sparkle. And then there's the new cute little enemies. The little woofos.
Oh, right, them. I have seen art of them. Cherries.
A cherry. Every time I see cherries, it always reminds me of that joke from Fifth Element.
Oh.
Kirby has finally entered 3D from 2.5D. Sword dude, your power's mine.
Hello, Kirby Link.
Oh, they're called the Awoofies.
Call them enemies, and yet they're still adorable. What's up?
It's like, I was just minding my own business. Why are you stabbing me? You were there.
No! Oh, is this the game that I seen? As I remember, Death Battle, like they did a synopsis of Kirby when it was against Majin Buu, and they did say that one of the Kirby games, basically he goes to a post-apocalyptic Earth. So I'm wondering if that's this one, maybe.
Okay, I gotta hold the button to drop the ability. I can now throw bombs!
Oh goodness.
Bowling with bombs. Surprised it's not a sport in America.
I know, right?
Grenade bowling. I was about to say, I thought I could change the camera a little bit. Okay.
I'd assume from these angles it's mostly a fixed point.
Mm-hmm. I usually don't have a problem with like fixed point camera angles, as long as they're done in a tasteful way.
This is true.
Oh, and here it is. The cutscene that started the memes.
Oh no, is this the one I think it is?
There are actually plushies of these you can buy.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Okay, it is. Got it.
The Kirby.
Oh my goodness.
I remember when this first came out, people were both like horrified and like just kind of funny about it.
Yeah, I can understand why.
It's amazing how Nintendo sets themselves up for like the most horrible memes amazingly.
It really does.
Da, da. More destruction from our coins.
When you work in construction, this actually makes sense.
I gotta say, I love the music so far in this.
Yeah, the music is pretty good, honestly.
Anything over here? Okay. A pile of coins. Nice. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think the demo ends, like, right during this car thing, I think. I can't remember.
I guess it would make sense since after this would be like more of like story plot, I would assume. Yeah, because even from like the general look of like where you're going to.
Hey, very curious. Yay, music time.
Jamming.
Title drop. Can everybody hear the game? I just want to make sure the volume is okay for it.
Watch out for the duckies. Wrong road again.
Now, is this Japanese, or is this a new language they made up for this?
If I remember correctly, I think it might just be a new language. Not 100% certain.
The stream is so delayed? Huh. Oh, what the? Oh, that's weird. My connection should be okay. Huh. Wonder why it's so far behind. That's weird.
Hmm. I went ahead and popped up your stream on mine as well, but it's a decent behind, but it's also the fact that, from my point of view, I do kind of have to agree with Furrycures. It does look a little bit like choppy, like a little bit laggy.
Okay, at least you hear the game. Huh, that's so weird. My internet connection's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we're not really having much issue on our end from what the looks of it, at least from your stream wise.
Hmm.
I don't know. Sometimes I still consider the possibility it could just be Twitch above anything, but
Hmm. Either somebody's using my connection, or it could just be I need to reset it again later. It's okay on the
that is a
one end.
possibility.
Let's see. Really quick, I will be right back, everybody. I'm just going to go see if anybody else is using my connection again. So I'm just going to put this on the BRB screen real quick. And let's see. And really quick, can you say something?
I'm still here.
Okay, good. I just needed to make sure that your voice still appeared on the BRB screen. I'm just going to play some music. I'll be right back, everybody.
There we go.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, it was pretty much what I thought it was. My mother was on my internet connection again while I was streaming.
Ah,
No matter how many times I remind them. Okay, so hopefully that should clear up the stream in just a second. Yeah, she was using my connection on her phone, so that was the reason why it was getting a little choppy.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I kind of use like really cheap internet, so it can only handle a few devices at a time. And since I already have her security camera on my streaming thing, which is like streaming constantly. If she starts streaming videos on her thing while I'm doing this, then it slows down the thing considerably.
Yeah, yeah, that would do it, especially for the cheap side of internet, unfortunately.
Oh, and I remember this. The wallabies are getting captured.
And yet they don't get the furry animals. They know what's actually cute.
Ugh, excuse me.
Oh, yep, there it goes. Okay. That really did improve the game quality on the other side, so I think we are good.
Okay.
Always fun to see those little dance victories.
God, I always love the Kirby dances. They're so cute.
It's very expressive and so in tune with him with what we know.
And back to Choppy. Really? It went back to Choppy again?
Taking a look. Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, for goodness sakes. I don't know why it went back to Choppy again. She just told me that she got rid of her connection on there.
I'm just studying it. It looks like now it went back to being smooth again? I don't know, honestly.
I wonder if it's the action, surprisingly. I guess we'll just see how it goes. Just in case, also refresh your pages, too, just in case. Phew, you saved me. Thank you. But what about those other guys, the Waddle Dees? They were all captured and taken away. We fought those beasts as hard as we could, but they kept coming back for more. Now I'm the only one left. I have to go save them, I have to. But I'm not a main character.
Really going on that fourth wall.
What? You'll help me save everyone? That's great. So, your name is Kirby? I'm Elphalin. Nice to meet you. Why do I get the feeling that you're going to be the villain of this game? Because every time something cute is introduced, it's usually a villain. I mean, his name alone is called Elphalin. It sounds like a villain.
I mean, it's honestly not wrong.
Hey, Kirby. Oh, actually, you can be this Waddle Dee.
Oh, is this where you're co-player?
Cooperative.
Yep.
Select player.
Boy, am I glad to see you. I got pulled through that vortex over Planet Popstar, too. If you ever want a second player to join you, just let me know. I'll always be ready.
It's too bad I can't play two players with this with you.
Yeah, it's unfortunate they never made it like at least just an online sort of deal.
Aye. Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, so apparently you were not in the minority.
Well, it's because ever since I played, what was that game called? The one where you play the Four Horsemen. What was that game called? War Striders or something? Dark Striders?
Oh, yeah, Darksiders.
No, wait, Darksiders was the fighting... Wait, was it? No, yeah. Oh, no, wait, Darkstalkers was the fighting game. Darksiders was the Horseman game. Yeah, ever since that game, I barely ever trust the side character in Portal 2.
I mean...
Okay, I think if I remember correctly, the demo didn't have the song, but it did at least have, like, 2 or 3 of these levels, I think. Okay, missions. Clear the stage, save the hidden Waddle Dees. Okay, that's right. And they also give you, like, little extra things to do.
Like side options. Side quest sort of deal.
I think that's good to add little stuff like that to these games, because Kirby really needed a change-up after, like, years of the 2D side-scrollers.
I mean, the 2D side-scroller still has its own appeal, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. But I just feel like they need at least a little bit of a change-up every now and then.
I mean, you're not wrong, because otherwise it'll get stale and repetitive.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I heard that they are going to be doing more 2D side-scrolling Kirbys and possibly doing more 3D ones too after the success of this one.
It wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
Boomerang guy. Yeah, because half these powers... Why would you do that, Cures? Half these powers, I remember them from the Super Nintendo version, which I still love to this day when it comes to the classic Kirby's.
Oh yeah, of course. Hmm. And is it possible with so much animation going on that the game is just lagging itself through Twitch then?
Huh. I wonder. Because the game's fine on my end, and when it comes to the share screen and the stuff like that, it's doing okay, but...
Yeah, it's fine on our end. There's no doubt about that.
I wonder if Twitch is just lagging behind it, because I did clear out my thing. I was like, really quick, I do... that. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay, I like cut it out for like a second just in case to see if I could like refresh the stream for a second, so
Gotcha.
don't know what it'll do, but we'll see what happens. Go away, mini Easter egg head. Or Easter Island head. Cake. Secret passage. Make 5 tulips bloom.
Kick the can.
Oh yeah, new Kirby. Oh no, wait.
Oh no.
Vending machine.
Oh my goodness.
They got really inventive with this one.
They really did, honestly.
Oh, it's actually ammo I have to conserve.
Are you serious? Wow. Ooh, excuse me.
Nice. Break
What
the building
resolution
shutters.
What resolution did you put this game on? I'm on 480 and it's still lagging to hell.
That's weird. I got a collectible.
Hooray!
Okay, I can't get up here either way. Ah!
Uh-oh. Green coin.
Whee! Oh, the classic Kirby sound effects.
Never gets old.
It's amazing how sound effects alone just, like, give the pleasure senses of my brain a go.
I think it would with anyone, honestly, who grew up with these games, to be fair.
Bomb powers. Oh, jeez. Nintendo, why?
I really don't have any words right now. I'm actually speechless.
Nintendo just sets them up so easily.
Oh. interesting
It's
hiding
even
spot.
affecting other person's mic? Really?
Wow, honestly?
So does that mean we were good before we were playing the game? I feel so bad every time I hurt those things.
I mean, I would.
Hey, Shibaruyuki. Hope you're doing well. We are currently playing Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, and I'm joined by DeadSky Andy. Ah, dang it. Now let me give you a shout out real quick. Let's see. Shout out Shibaruyuki. Oh, I misspelled shout out. There we go. Hope you're doing well. Hugs and belly pats to you. Pat, 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 pat. Okay, then. A cherry. Waddle Dee.
No.
Ah, choice. Boomerang or bombs? Yeah, let's keep bombs for now.
I was gonna say, you have more fun with the bombs.
Wild Edge.
Got this. Aha.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, yeah, same as before.
Yay. Oh. Oh yeah, damage is different in this one. I forgot about that. Mouthful this.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I gotta find one more hidden Waddle Dee. Why must the blue bunny be evil? It's my favorite ice cream. It's actually a brand I really like.
I actually enjoy them, believe it or not. To be fair, I've never really been picky with the ice cream flavor, with at least the brand above anything, but and there we go. Oh my gosh.
I gotta say, the levels are very creative so far.
They really are, honestly.
Da, 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 da. Well, there he goes. Okay, and I made all 5 tulips bloom.
No,
Oh.
my waterworks.
I found corn. And I got you thing.
Little capsule ball.
Clear the stage, save the hidden ones, make 5 tulips bloom, break the building shutters, ride the spewing water up the balcony. Cool. I got a Kirby figure. Kirby was pulled from the mysterious vortex that appeared in the sky over his home on planet Popstar. When he woke up, he was in a new world. Traveling through that vortex also gave Kirby a new and mysterious power. Let's see what it can do. Onward to adventure. Poppy Bros Jr. Waddle Dee. These delightful residents of Planet Popstar landed in the new world before Kirby arrived. Things looked grim when the wild beasts began to capture them and steal their precious food, but with Kirby's help they're rebuilding their town and starting over.
Main tool, but I might be important when it comes to everything, because even in Discord, you're really breaking up now.
I am?
So I don't know if you're able to get it or not. Yeah, like your whole description of what you were doing with the last two, I could barely make out what you were trying to say.
Oh, jeez. Don't know why. It says my connection's doing okay. Huh.
See, now you're okay at the very least, but
Is it really the game that's lagging me?
I don't think it could be. Maybe it's your OBS system, maybe?
Huh. Not sure why. Things seem like
I couldn't rightly honestly tell you, to be fair.
I honestly have no idea what this could be. I mean, I've reset my connection. I made sure everybody else was off the internet. Huh. Well, let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see what the Waddly Town
Alright,
is.
because the only other thing I could... Follow D Town?
Oh, nice, they're fixing it up. Ooh. The Wallabies are rebuilding their town. Save as many as you can to open up new buildings and helpful resources. That's a cool little feature. Although surprisingly, they got the movie theater working first before anything else. They're like, we need,
of course,
we need
always gotta
a
go for
break.
cinematography.
We need any DVDs we can find. We just went through a kidnapping. We have to deal with trauma.
Break out the popcorn. Let's watch it again.
Your character.
That weird vortex pulled me into the sky. I had no idea what was happening. I still don't. At least I found the other Waddle Dees. It looks like they arrived in this new world just before me. I was searching high and low for our friends, and then I saw an odd pink car dash by. I'm guessing that was you, huh, Kirby? That looked like quite a mouthful. Everything okay in there? Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Looks like the Wildies have been hard at work. Want to take a look around? Okay, so I need 50 to fix whatever this is. I can at least get a free tomato. And it seems like none of them have really talked to me yet.
They were so laser focused on the cinema, they have to take a moment.
They're like, what DVDs do we have? Not much, it's the apocalypse in this world. To arrival point. God, can you imagine what that would be like? It's like, what do we have in the Apocalypse DVD pile? We've got season 2 of Gilmore Girls, and we have one of the Deadpool movies.
Can't there be something good?
And we also have the Warriors of Virtue. Burn it. Okay, next area. Through the tunnel. Okay, clear the stage, save the hidden wallabies, and do other stuff. I see a new power. Yay!
Hiya.
Kirby just burns the world.
I feel like it'd either be that or somehow with the plasma one.
Nice.
Ah. I wonder if the same technique can still apply. If there's a way to actually like shoot the fire, then it slowly retracts back to Kirby and he sets himself on fire.
Yeah.
That would have been a great homage to a previous game, honestly.
Why did I think boomerang the fire back to me would be a good idea? You know, I'm actually thinking that if they do have a sequel to this at some point, they could do like a thing where, like, as a new feature, they could combine powers, like double them up or something.
Wait, didn't they do that with one of the earlier games, which was like, what was it, the Crystal Shards, I think?
I have no idea. I didn't play that one.
Yeah, I think they did that once as an experiment from the N64 era.
Okay.
It was interesting for its time, if I remember correctly, but it's been so long since I've seen the game, I can't remember.
It's like, I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with Kirby.
Be near winter with this, but we just got our winter coats and that makes you more portable.
Oh, hello. Is that a... No, I thought that was a different way.
It looked like it.
Is there anything over there I can get? Actually, how long can I do this for? Okay, there is a limit, okay.
Kind of feels like maybe 5 seconds above anything.
Okay.
Gotta point you to go where you need to.
Okay, so spiky thing can't die. Oh. Oh, I can go up this way, okay. Gotcha.
I'm honestly still surprised to this day that there are some places that still has the little turn dials for those little things.
Ah! Bad Woofy.
Wanted to take a nibble.
You know, it's kind of amazing to me that when it came to Nintendo during this time, the apocalypse was kind of a weird common theme for them for a while.
It really certainly was. I will agree with you with that.
It's like there was Apocalypse Zelda, there was Apocalypse Kirby.
Isn't Xenoblade technically on Apocalypse as well?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, well, there's that added to the category then.
I kind of wondered at some point if we would get like an Apocalypse Metroid or an Apocalypse Mario game. Oh, yeah. Mario Kart Mad Max Edition!
Oh, goodness. I mean, to be fair, Bowser has already got a head start with how he outfits his carts anyway.
Definitely. What a lovely day! What a lovely day! What's that line from that Mad Max movie? I can't remember.
Oh, it's been so long with the Mad Max movies myself, so I don't remember much.
I don't really see them that much either. I just remember some of the memes.
Oh, is this one of those long fuses that you're gonna have to race with?
I don't know, but I'm gonna try.
Yes, it is actually.
Whee! I got you, Waddle Dee. Giant castle head.
Goodness.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
No way.
1 second.
I was gonna say.
Oh, Christ.
Good lord.
Oh, jeez. This the poor boy is being stretched like crazy.
So much more comical than I thought it would be.
Oh, fall over. That's what the thing is.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and they're flattened.
Okay.
Even I would have done
Do
that.
I do
honestly.
any more like this?
Squish. You just batted it with the back end of it.
They're like, look at that giant thing. We can take it. Why did we think we could take it?
Ooh.
I do love the sound effects that Kirby makes in the new games now. I think they really improved that. It just sounds so cute.
They honestly made it sound a lot more clearer, which actually helps it a bit more.
Oh. Okay, I see it. I gotta put that somewhere else. I will put you over here.
Run!
Waddle Dee.
2 treasure chests on the sides.
You know, I actually heard that the Kirby Cafe in Japan these days, it's gotten so popular that you actually have to reserve a month in advance now to get in.
I feel like that's becoming a lot more of the norm when it comes to like game or even anime theme style shops. But still a month in advance? Goodness.
I know, it's crazy. And that's how popular Kirby is when it comes down to it.
Really, you're not wrong.
And Elfin's like, I was there too! I didn't find the... Oh, remove the wanted poster. Oh. I thought that was just there for decoration. I didn't think I had to do anything with that. Okay. Go to tomato.
Hey!
You wanna read one of these?
Your health is low, just eat a maximum tomato to fully heal yourself. They're packed with nutrients. Did these fall through the same vortex as Kirby and his friends? Or were they in the new world already? It's hard to tell, but everyone seems to enjoy them, even the Beast Pack. Beast Pack managed to catch these 3 Waddle Dees with 1 golden cage. If they work together, they might be able to... Oh, never mind. They're too sad to move. All they can do is cry out for help. Wah wah, wah wah. Somebody save them!
They're too sad to do anything. Okay, so when it comes to this game in the completionist style, I think I will go back and do things on my own. But I will not progress the story without the stream. Hello? Hello? The wildies you saved found a new mysterious treasure road. This could be rare items in there. Hop in and explore. Okay. The
Interesting.
cutter treasure. And the bomb treasure.
Is this going in the aspect of what the Super Nintendo did? I'm curious.
The Super Nintendo games and the Game Boy and original Nintendo... Actually, the Game Boy and the Super Nintendo games were kind of in the same vein in terms of, like, the ability collectibles and how some of the stories would play out, with, like, most of it revolving around, like, food and enslaving people. But as far as, like, this game goes to differentiate himself, the collecting of wildies is certainly an interesting aspect for trying to rebuild a town and everything. Let's see. Throw and catch treasure collecting. Target time 1 minute. There were some minigames in the previous ones, but not that many. Nothing like this.
No, nothing like this, but there were still a few that kind of did it like this. Or at least in veins of it.
Okay, that's 2.
I think you beat it by like 5 seconds if that's it.
I did it! Rare stone found. Clear time 58.85 seconds. Nice. I got an extra 50 coins for being under the target time.
Nice.
Okay, so I guess we'll figure out what the rare stars do. We've got the bomb treasure. Oh, triple strike. Bowling for switches. Okay, before we do that, we have another ad break coming up, everybody. So 3 minutes, get a drink, get a snack, use the bathroom if you need to. We're back after these messages, so stay tuned. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, it still seems like the game gets weirdly choppy at times in the filming, it seems.
Yeah, it just sporadically happens, it seems, even from when I'm viewing on my side with just the regular Mozilla Firefox.
That is so weird. I've never really experienced that with any other games on the channel before.
Not from any of the ones I've seen in your past VODs or even witnessed in your live streams now.
That is so strange.
As my one and only suggestion after like what you did as well would have been to just like completely restart your OBS as well just to see if it could clear it up, but...
Well, I'd have to restart the entire stream again for that.
Yeah, and I don't know if you wanted to do that. That was why I held back on saying that.
Well, we still have another hour or two of the game for the stream, so we'll just get through this for now.
Yeah, that's fine. Excuse me.
And still, that's so weird that the game itself is the thing that slows down, even though on my screens for the thing and everything, the only thing it slows down on is the Twitch stream itself, weirdly enough.
Which is also odd because it, like you said, it's sporadic. It feels like for the most part, it doesn't like it was saying, I think it was Cures that said it. It mostly did it for the gameplay itself, but the cutscenes were the smooth part of it.
So weird.
I mean, I guess since it is near the end of the year, I know there have been a lot of streamers of late actually going on Twitch itself, so maybe it could just be like an influx of it. Who knows at this point?
Wonder if it's because I turned on that online feature part of it. Let me
Maybe?
see. Control settings. Okay, that just shows that, but where's the options setting? Continue, control settings, difficulty. Really quick, I'm gonna... Let's see. Where's the options in this game? I'm gonna see if I can... I'm gonna turn off the online part of this and see if it changes anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Because I was gonna even suggest like go back to like the main hub of like where the Waddle Dees are making the plays.
Oh, online settings. Here we go. Change. The online setting for file 1 has been changed to do not use. The setting can be changed at any time. Okay. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Okay, let's see.
I guess move around a little bit first, and maybe we'll just see how it works.
What the? I thought if I turned on the online settings it would go off, but that was weird. It went back for some reason. It's just sporadic with the lagginess for some reason. Huh. Never had that happen with any of my games before. That is so weird. Huh. I wonder what amiibos are on here for this thing. Use amiibo to gain stock items, star coins, and more. Would you like to use the amiibos now? Nah. I don't have any Kirby amiibos for this game. Still, the lagging is weird how it just kind of randomly happens. Looks more like it slows down if there's too much going on screen for this game. Guess I'll just make do for now. Okay, let's try this one. Bowling for switches.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, all good.
Oh, it was 9 seconds over. I can go faster.
You got this.
Okay, just gotta be 9 seconds faster.
Nice, toss one.
And I got... Yay, 5 seconds faster.
Hey, there we go.
So what do you think of this game so far?
I'm actually thoroughly enjoying it for what it is.
Same. Rocky Rollin' Road.
Honestly, one of the good flavors of ice cream, in my opinion.
Hedgehog. Yep, I can eat you.
Needle. Oh, that came back.
Oh yeah, Needle wasn't a very popular one for a while.
It really wasn't.
Ah! Now I want gun.
There
I
we
have
go.
gun. Kirby with a gun.
And now we're all doomed, everybody.
It's cute how the gun guys look like old doggy prospectors.
It really does. No, my hat.
How to get up there?
I think it might want you to use the spine.
There we go.
Hey, that's one way.
I am unconventional. Oh, reticle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aha.
Secret passage.
Secret tunnel. Me after dinner.
Also me, to be fair.
The enemies are too cute in this game.
Almost makes you feel bad, to be fair.
Ooh, secret level. Okay. Always look for little corners.
Shooting gallery, anyone?
You rescued me! Bang! And he's like, but why? You know why.
Okay.
Milk. Oh, jeez. Found a Waddle Dee and a bonus hot dog. No littering. Ah, the car is back.
Going vroom vroom again.
Ah! Damn. Yay, I got all the hidden ones. Ouch. Gotcha. That would've been funny if he was dancing with the car still inside him.
That would have been real hilarious.
Drive without falling off the edge. Okay, I did fail that once. I'll come back to that later. Ooh. Tortoner. Tortoner has a whole shell made of concrete as if it walked off of somebody's sidewalk. Has a thick skull and a mean bite, but its body is pretty delicate. A mouthful mode ability might help you crack its shell and land a brutal blow from above. Lantern switch. A trip to Alival Mall. It sounds dark.
Oh, excuse me.
You're okay. Some more treasure time stuff. Ooh, I was wondering if this was an area. I found a hidden portal to a treasure road. Let's see what's inside. Cone Mouth Treasure. Difficulty 3 stars. Hey, Snippy Poodus. Hope you're doing well.
Going with basic Kirby, okay.
I gotta put the cone in his mouth.
Oh my god. And we.
Ah!
Oh goodness. 10 seconds to spare.
And the time was... I'm 4 seconds late. Dang it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll do the time thing another time.
It's still at least interesting to see for a first time.
Okay, so that's interesting. So for completion, you have to get the full time to get the full star on the completion thing. Okay.
Oh, so it only
no,
gives
wait.
you a part of it.
Oh, no, you still get that star part. Never mind. Okay, next, a trip to Alival Mall. This looked like the setting for the Wall-E movie.
Wow.
Would have been hilarious if they somehow, I don't know how it would have happened, but it would have been funny if there was somehow a crossover between Kirby and Nier Automata.
Oh my goodness.
Because there is a decrepit mall in Nier Automata for a minute.
No, there is, if I remember correctly. I haven't gone through the full gameplay, but I have gotten to that point.
Hey.
So...
The spikes. Okay, that's pretty cool. The needle thing got a really huge upgrade, because I remember in the Super Nintendo version, you couldn't move around when you were doing this.
That is true. When they first initially made it, you couldn't really do anything.
Oh my god, that wolf just fell off the thing. He's like, don't worry, boys, I got him, oh god. Eat 4 donuts.
That sounds like a light breakfast.
Okay, I can't go through those things, okay. Next area. Oh. I just gotta keep at it.
Oh.
Okay, burger that way. It was a trap. I wonder if it's like a one-path thing each thing, or... Oh, okay, yeah, it's a one-path thing each thing. That's the replay value for some of this, I'm guessing.
I would have to assume above anything.
Fire Kirby. Wild Frosty. I remember these guys.
Yeah, there's a sight for sore eyes.
Ah! Leave me alone.
He wants to give you a hug.
Your hugs are too cold. And now, it's Ice Skating Kirby.
Now do a figure eight. Perfect.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Huh. Dang it, I thought it would have gone somewhere.
Yeah. Honestly, same.
Ooh, food.
Oh, they do have stuff in there.
Oh, there's hidden stuff in the boxes. Oh, okay.
Oh, then that means that one box you missed then. Okay.
Interesting. Very clever, devs. Very clever.
Very
had a
much so. I
feeling,
would
but I
not
didn't-
guess that.
I had a feeling, but I didn't risk it for it. Oh, I missed a Wally back there. Dang it. Gotta go back for that later. Ah, I lost my power.
No.
Oh, wait, see? Shiny. That's 2 of 4 donuts. I figured there was something in there. Okay, cake path that way. I guess that's supposed to be like for the best possible like treasure to find or something. Oh wait. There's
I'm
multiple
still
cake
here,
paths.
don't worry. Multiple? Ooh.
Okay, so I have to be across from the ice cream cone. Okay, so it's the one that's up top then. Clever how they put that in. Okay, so their path back there, that's where I probably missed the other Waddle Dee. That is donut 3 of 4. I go up the middle of the stairs, and I got hit for that. What are these posters? Let's see. Something 20 something. Something with 2 dogs in space. Some kind of candy advertisement and a fast food advertisement.
Interesting.
Oh god, the wall!
No, you're gonna bring the whole house down. Wait, I was kidding.
Okay, before we get you 3, they're like, hey, you're supposed to rescue us!
Hang on, give me a second.
Donut 4. Yeah. Navigate the mall without getting lost. Okay. I do like some of the extra little missions they give you for this to give you a bit of a challenge for replay value.
Especially if you want to do it on the first try and try to get it all without getting the hints. That actually makes it worthwhile.
Oh yeah. Kirby gained the mysterious mouthful mold ability after he flew through the vortex. Now he can stuff an entire car into his mouth. When he does, he turns into a peppy pink car that can jump and use the turbo dash. It's a nice day for a scenic drive. Turn up the radio. Cone Bee. Cone Mouth Kirby. Kirby gained the mysterious mouthful mold ability after now he can stuff an entire cone into his mouth. Use your pointy head to jab below you and bust open cracks to the ground on pipes. You're out of control, Kirby. Oh jeez, that pun was awful.
It really was.
Okay, so how many do we have so far back at the base? Let's see. I need 17. Oh, they're already doing it.
I was gonna say, seems like you already have enough. Yep.
The Brawl at the Mall. The Wildies helped you open the gate that was blocking your way. Head to the stage to challenge the boss that's guarding the territory. Nice.
Along with an extra treasure one, too.
Let's see, how many do we have now? To the Waddle-Dee Town. We have 35 so far. What are the Waddle-Dees we saved are doing? We should check up on them. Okay, so I need 50 to do this one. 60, 50. Wonder if that's in total or if I have to actually manually tell them to do that for that much.
I would assume above anything it would have to be like a total. Welcome to Waddle Dee Cinema. You can watch all kinds of movies here. Are you wondering why we built the cinema so soon? Well, it's because entertainment is important.
That was their priority. That was their priority.
So, which movie would you like to watch, Kirby?
Oh, that's cute. You can watch all the little stuff for this game.
Feel free to stop in anytime.
That's cute. It's like, please do more adventures, Kirby. We're so bored.
We need more entertainment, Kirby, so please go out into the wilderness and film for us.
Hmm. Okay. And now for the boss fight. The brawl at the mall. Clear the stage and a bunch of other stuff. I miss going to malls.
I do too, not gonna lie.
Birds. I used to have this one mall that used to be in my hometown, but sadly it's been turned into an Amazon inventory space center.
Oof.
Such a nice mall, too. Here,
The mall I used to go to was in Oklahoma City, and oh, it was a beautiful mall at the time.
And then sadly the 2000s happened and the internet started taking over everything, and then malls sadly began to lose some relevance for a while for some reason.
Unfortunately. Bananas. I know there are some malls that are still in fluctuation, but it feels like for the most part, most of them have just been wiped away because of mostly, like you said, with the digital age and everything. But I want to say it's also because of what COVID kind of did to them.
That's true, too. Yeah, but I miss going to the mall so much. I love the fact that it was the fact that you could go to the food court, the movie theater, you could just window shop for things. It felt like you were doing something going out somewhere.
It really did.
Oh. Gorilla!
King Kong! Uh-oh!
Donkey Kong's evil cousin!
You're getting squished!
Strong-armed beast, Goramalo. Or Goramando. No!
Oof!
Oh, dang it.
No.
Ah, dang it. For a gorilla, you have a pretty flat ass.
It's not wrong.
No!
Oh,
I will
there
not
we
give
go.
up my power. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, of course you're gonna get dizzy.
Slip through Goramondo's legs, that was an achievement.
Okay then.
My flat ass, my weakness.
No.
Defeat Gormondo with the sword ability. Okay.
I wonder if that means the other two might be the other two abilities.
That might be it. Clear within 2 minutes. And...
Oh.
And there's another one, too.
It seems like it'll only give you one as long as you complete like a couple of, at least one of them. And then it starts unlocking each one as a hint.
Okay. Okay, so that's 42 so far. I want at least to get a decent amount of waddlies in the town before I decide to call it quits for the night.
That's fair.
Kirby got a gotcha machine.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, here's something. Wallady's weapon shop is now open. Here you can make your copy abilities even stronger. Oh, interesting.
Okay, that's new.
I think I heard about that. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, look! Wallady's weapon shop is open. Looks like a quick way to grab copy abilities. I also heard Wallady's inside know a secret way to growing stronger. Let's pay him a visit. Oh, that's so cute. He's got a welding helmet on.
Aww.
Okay, your turn.
Welcome to Waddle-Dee's Weapon Shop. I work with all types of copy abilities. It's kind of my thing. Any copy abilities you find out there will become available in here. Pop in and grab one anytime. Oh, and guess what else? I can help you evolve those abilities to make them much stronger. This blueprint contains some incredible techniques. We can use it to evolve your ability. Let's try evolving one right now. I'll ready my tools.
You have a good voice for the Wallabies.
Thanks for waiting. The cutter ability can now be evolved into Chakram Cutter. Thanks for waiting. The fire ability can now be evolved into Volcano Fire.
Cool.
You need star coins and rare stones.
Okay, so that's why you do the treasure roads. You need rare stones to actually upgrade things. Okay, that's a good incentive.
Okay, that does make sense.
Okie dokie. So to evolve, I need 500 coins and 2 stars.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, nice. The cutter ability is turned into Chakram Cutter.
Success! All done! The cutter ability is evolved into Chakram Cutter. If you find more blueprints, just bring them to me. I'll use them to evolve your abilities even further.
Okay, that is really inventive for the Kirby series.
It is, honestly.
This ability is hot, hot, hot. Light fuses, burn through obstacles, and toast your enemies with the power of a raging fire. Run, jump, and then attack to blast forward to forward as a fireball. Okay, we can evolve this one too. Oh, cool.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you spit fireballs out now.
Molten magma balls. Oh my goodness. Oh, and a place to test it out too.
Oh my god, it's like Nintendo's making fun of the Sackboy, except they're calling this one Mr. Sandbag.
Oh my goodness. A shame that game didn't do as well as it could have to get a third game, though.
Well, it's still got a pretty good following for the Sackboy series.
It does, but I haven't heard any news ever since the second game, though.
You mean the third game?
Excuse me, the third game.
Okay.
I forgot they made 3.
Oh, cool, double.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that is pretty sweet. Okay, you hold
Wow.
it then.
Very nice. Oh, that leads me to question, if they kept one ability, I'm actually curious if they're gonna do the same thing of upgrading it then.
When you're ready to explore some more, just hop onto the Warp Star and fly to a new area. Okay, I think we're gonna do a few more levels and then we'll probably call it quits for the night.
That works.
Because I do want to see what these other buildings will be.
I'm kind of curious, I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh. The Everbay Coast.
Interesting.
You defeat the boss and open up a new area. The Abandoned Beach. And really quick, the Ice Treasure. Let's try this one real quick. I think you have to do the treasure roads to get the blueprints to upgrade these.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Dang it, 2 seconds behind.
Oh.
I can do that again later. The Ranger Treasure. Ready, aim, fire, distant targets. Yes, did it.
Hey.
Yeah, I gotta say, if this is the new direction that they're gonna put Kirby in, I am definitely a fan of it so far.
Honestly, same. I would honestly consider myself getting this game for the Nintendo.
Okay, the fire treasure. Wait, did I... No, I didn't do this one yet, okay. Fast and fiery race to the cannon. Ah!
Uh-oh.
Ah, 1 second.
That's unfortunate.
I can do it again later.
Of course.
Okay, now to the new area. When I'm with Kirby, everything becomes an adventure. The ocean looks so beautiful, we should go for a swim while we're here. Kinda wondering, Elfin, what are you doing so far on my team?
I was gonna say, other than just being a part of the ride, they've not really done anything, to be fair.
Oh, that's cute. He swims with the inner tube now.
Aw, that's adorable.
Crack open 3 nuts.
Just one big alligator.
Ah!
Oh!
Thought at least I could have hit him. Instead, I got bored. It seems like Elflin might be your abilities, because I see other eyes on the hats. I know, but it's very unclear what Elflin does for the team.
Yeah. I think this one might give you the hammer ability then.
I always liked the hammer abilities, those were cool.
I mean, it's always been so iconic they even make sure to put it in the Smash Brothers content with them.
Oh, definitely. Hammer!
That would be one interesting aspect that they could have brought back if that was the case. In one of the Kirby games back in the day, if you actually swallowed 2 abilities at the same time, you would actually be able to get a like a little slot machine. Kirby would go through all of his abilities at random, and then when you press A, that would be the ability that you get.
Okay.
That would have been interesting if they did brought that back, but I can understand if they, at least on the first time, and showing all the, like say, the regular stuff that you would get now, and plus the advanced stuff as well for the upgrades. Like, they wouldn't do it just for the fact that they want to keep it a mystery, basically.
Gotcha. Well, I imagine the slot machine thing would be interesting. I guess it depends on the RNG.
I mean, there would always be one ability, at least in the one I mentioned, that there was one ability that was useless. It's basically called sleep, and all it would do is just put Kirby to sleep for like 5 to 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was in the Superstars one too.
Yes.
Ah, get away from me, you abomination.
Oh my goodness.
Those tiny cute ones that float around, they are evil.
Yeah, because one hit, they grow teeth and grow menacing.
It's like, I'm just a cute little guy, you don't have to worry about me. Nope.
I just want to play with you. Oh my goodness. The coloring is different. Except more menacing, goodness.
Secret tunnel. It's a race against the clock.
Oh. Hey, time to spare.
Dang it. Completely missed that. Yeah, that was close. Is there anything over here? Nope, okay. My instinct with waterfalls is always to see if there's a behind.
Legend of Zelda always calls me to that sort of format.
What the? Nintendo. Seriously.
Why? No. Yeah.
It's like this is like one of those copy pasta things where it's just like it just becomes the stuff of nightmares.
Yes. I'm surprised I haven't seen more like memes of this. No way.
Well, before that, I want to see these first. Okay, that's the end of the level. Okay. Go back to the thing then. It's just... Oh, I can hurt them now, finally.
Oh, okay. I guess in that sense, that does make sense because you're essentially a battering ram.
I did it, got the third nut.
Yay!
Nut. I had to.
Well, I can't imagine why.
I've often wondered if I should get that sound effect for the stream, the one that goes, nut. Nut.
I've been seeing a couple of streamers use it. I'm honestly tempted to use it myself.
Hey.
Aha!
Okay, complete the sign on the rooftop. I don't even know what that was. I gotta go back and do a lot of stuff for this.
At least it does play out for its replayability, though. I will admit that.
Oh yeah, the replayability seems really good so far. And the levels don't seem too long enough that you'd get bored with them.
That's
like if they go on for too long.
Yeah.
Okay, we have one more ad break coming up, everybody, so 3 minutes. Get a drink, get a snack, use the bathroom, need to. We're back after these messages, so stay tuned. My stream is lagging again, Jesus.
I really don't know what else to say about it, to be perfectly honest.
This is so weird, I've never had this with a game before.
What's interesting is the fact that on my side, the internet company itself and my Wi-Fi isn't hard.
I'm going to see if the export is this bad when I export it to YouTube.
I mean, hopefully not, but at the same time...
Because it's going to be this bad with every stream like this game. I'd have to replace it with something else next week then.
That's true.
And I hate to do that.
Especially since this game is actually really fun to watch, at least from my perspective.
Hi. Stretch.
Not a bad idea to stretch myself.
Let's return to Wally to town real quick. We have 48 so far. About 2 more from getting more buildings. I wonder if I got any more blueprints in the meantime. New stock.
Added a hammer ability.
That's cool that you can choose some of your abilities from here too. Let me take a look at the gachapon then.
I was actually curious about that.
Okay, in 30 seconds I will put it back on. Man, how far behind is my stream? It seems like it's behind, like, way longer than usual, because usually the Stream delay is at least, I think, like 3 seconds at most. It seems like it's behind, but the lag, it seems like it's behind like 5 or 10 seconds.
It was kind of bad earlier. Last I checked, when I was able to check on my computer, it was at the very least 3 to 5 seconds above anything. So, in my opinion, I think it did improve after a bit, but I can't really say for certain.
I just refreshed the page, so it did a little bit better.
Huh. That's good at least.
Weird. Okay, we're back. We're gonna check out this gachapon machine and see how this goes for Kirby. Turn the crank, Kirby. Spear Waddle Dee.
Oh.
Ooh. The Bandana Waddle Dee. Bandana Waddle Dee was pulled through the vortex along with Kirby. When he heard that his fellow Waddle Dees were being captured by the Beast Pack, he grabbed his trusty spear and ran to help. He can join you as player 2 while you explore the new world. You know, honestly, I can see DLC being made of this character for some reason.
You know, I kind of agree with you now that you say that.
Like having him in his own little separate adventure, upgrading his spear and his equipment as he goes along.
Yeah.
Storage Mouth Kirby.
Oh my gosh.
Rental lockers. God, I remember I used to have so much fun playing with these things as a kid. A Jab Hog. Charge those points up, then zing, let them fly. Jab Hog is famous for the new world for its spiky spines. They were short and cute when it was young, but eventually grew into dangerous needles. It'll jab anything that gets too close, so approach with caution. Kirby with gun.
Oh.
The storage cabinets. Okay, I think that's enough for now. Okay, let's do one more level, and then we'll see what the town looks like, and then we'll probably end stream for the night.
That works. Because I am honestly curious, you said there's 2 that works with 50. I wonder if they'll both be done when you get it, or if it's like, it has to be, you have to get to 50 first and then another 50.
I'm curious about that myself. I think so far it's just you have to have a total number of them, rather than like per one.
Which would make more sense than that.
A seal that throws bombs at you. Terrifying. You know, I've actually seen videos where seals are actually pretty vicious at times, surprisingly.
Seals? Yeah, they can be, honestly.
So I remember this one time I saw this video where the seal, it goes up on this dock, and this little girl is trying to pet it for some reason, and at the last second, the seal literally grabs her by the shirt and drags her in the water. Thankfully she was okay, but the fact that it did that, like, kind of freaked me out for a second.
Yeah. This is unfortunately why the usual prospect of having trainers there with you in order to have some semblance of protection is actually quite vital.
It's like, I never knew seals could get vicious like that sometimes.
Does make me wonder if those bomb ones are still the one-time use style ability.
I'm kind of wondering that too now, if I see one. Yay! Nut. Oh,
Goodness.
I'm gonna see if I can inhale these ones. Oh, I can.
Drill. That's new.
Gotcha. And that thing's just like, I'm just a little cute guy. Ah! Oh,
No.
I think I lost the nut.
Oh.
Greet the
Trying
three
to
seabirds by attacking them. Oh, that was close. Haha. Oh,
Oh my goodness. Please. Uh,
oh, I missed one somewhere.
there was a couple that went back a little bit in a different way to go.
Oh, okay. I
There,
see
right
it.
there.
Ah! Okay, hold it. There we go. There it is. Rare star. And treasure. You know, it's interesting how the aesthetic of this game kind of reminds me of a game I played previously with this kind of aesthetic. It was, crap, what was it called? It was by the same people who made the, God, I can't remember the series that they made the thing that was based on the other thing. Oh, my bitrate is tanking. Why is that?
Oof.
Oh, what is happening? I don't know what it is tonight. Why? Okay, now it's back to normal somewhat. What is with my bitrate tonight? It's just everything else is working properly, but I don't know what the heck is going on with this. Like,
If anything, I'll probably try and troubleshoot on my side above anything as well, just to see if I can find anything that could be dealing with this.
ah! That was close.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, crap, crap, crap.
No.
Oh, nice. Secret way.
Oh.
Oh, dang it. I gotta do that again. Oh, I missed one.
Now, I really have to ask the question. Which dev member do you think actually went through the process of, okay, we're going with this ability? What kind of objects can we make him really stretch out into?
That just sounds so wrong.
It really does.
Okay, so I missed 1, 2, 3 Waddle Dees. Gordo Bar. Tortoolding. Okay, I'm gonna check out the Waddle Dee town now. Be free, Waddle Dees, be free. Thank goodness there was an auto return.
That's true.
Okay, what do we got now? Post office. The 50 Waddle Dees you've saved work together to make the Waddle Dee deliveries. Enter present codes to get special items. 50 Waddle Dees you've helped make the Kirby house. It's your home away from home. Nice. If you need a rest, take a quick nap in this cute little house ought to perk you right up. Your turn.
Hey there, this is Waddle Dee Deliveries. We bring delivery presents right to your door. Just enter any present code you find and we'll ship the related presents in and drop them by your house. Speaking of codes, there are a few present codes hidden right here in town. See if you can find them. Also, some present codes are shared through online announcements. We can hop online to claim those.
Huh.
Want to see how it works? Sure you do. I hid a present code on the wall of the house across from us. Go check that wall and try to find it. Any present code you find in town can be entered and claimed offline. Pretty nifty, eh? Oh, wait, I should have asked this first. Do you already have a present code you'd like to enter?
Do I? Connecting online to locate delivery presents?
Okay, go ahead and enter your present code.
No idea.
Oh, okay, so kind of seems like that would be something to just look up to see if we can try and get later then.
Okay. Something is written on the wall. Let's see. First password. Is that a hidden present code? Okay, let's try that then.
May as well, honestly.
Okay. First... password. I wonder if it has to be all in capital.
Oops, I think you entered the wrong present code. Yeah, I think you might be right. Double tap it because there should be a way to just keep it all capitalized with the arrow button.
Oh, okay.
Because the capitalized, it should have in its little box right there, it should light up green that it's supposed to stay. At least it does with mine anyway. I'm not sure. There it goes.
Okay. First password.
Aha! That code checks out. Your delivery present is already on its way. Look for it in front of your house.
Aw.
Oh, it's even a little present style. That's nice.
Gosh, Kirby, your house sure is round. Almost as round as you are. Delivery present arrived with the present code first password. Got 100 star coins. Nice. See what the house looks like. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, it's cozy.
To decorate your house with figures, just open up your collection with minus. Then select the figure you want and press plus to display it. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, so this is where all those things come into play. Okay.
Display in house. What is that? Figure will now be displayed inside the Kirby's house. 3 figures at once. Okay.
Okay, and it gives them a blue star when as they're in use.
That's cute.
Oh, cute.
Aww.
Yeah, that's signature.
Okay. I think that's all I'm going to be doing for tonight. It looks like for file 1 we've got 9% of the game done for the first 3.5 hours of the game. Actually 2.5.
Still, that does mean this is actually a considerable sized game above anything, so that does mean there's a decent amount of content in it.
Oh, definitely. Okay, return to title screen. Okie dokie. So, let's get our outro going then. I'll put on some music real quick. Okie dokie. So thank you everybody for joining us for this Friday stream. Sorry for some of the lagging problems. I'm not sure if that was the game or my internet, but I'll make sure to check everything out tomorrow to make sure everything's fine. And thank you, Andy, for joining me once again.
It was very much a pleasure, and thank you so much for having me on your stream.
I appreciate you being here. Hopefully I will retest the game later to see whether or not it was the game itself that was stifling my net, or if it was just something else entirely. I'm still not sure. I'll reset my connection tomorrow to make sure. Tomorrow I'll be back with Lufia 2 with more Captain Fox if he's feeling up to it again. And then Sunday we'll be starting a new game, Sakuna and the Ruin of Ryzen Ruin. A farming simulator dungeon crawler game that's also one of my favorites that I like to play. I figured I'd play it for the channel to show everybody.
Which honestly does sound interesting, not gonna lie.
Yeah, if you want to join for that one, it's okay for that one too. Or if you just want to watch.
I mean, I don't mind joining.
And we'll see what happens then. So thank you everybody, and let's see who we can raid to pass the love on to. Let's see, who is on? Who is on? Okay, let's see, we've got Diaxoyomi playing No Man's Sky. Shinfox is playing Mega Man Battle Network. Jarek is playing Kingdom Hearts. Zeldrick is doing some demos. Who have I not rated for a while? Let's see, Bear Debonair is playing Hearthstone. No, thank you. Let's see. I think I will raid... Oh, Graffy Grotto's on. I haven't rated him for a long time. He's playing Sonic X Shadow Generations. He's been playing for 5 hours, though. I think that might almost have his stream done. Let's see.
That does make me question if he's doing the DLC, though, with the shadows part.
He's doing the shadow side.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think I'm going to raid Jarrett Coulier. I like raiding them, they're usually fun.
Oh, I
looks like
usually
they're-
go to their stream as well.
And it looks like they're playing Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay,
I
then.
believe, if I remember correctly, he's got the Sora Lion mod going on.
Oh yeah, it looks very adorable. Okay, so Jarek will be our raid target for the night. Copy that. Okay then. Raid. Okay, so thank everybody for joining. I apologize for the lag. Hopefully it was just for tonight and hopefully not next week when the game happens again. Because I would like to keep playing this on stream for y'all. Although I will be doing the treasure hunts and getting the rest of the Wild Woodies in between streams, so that way we don't do 100% completion on stream. So otherwise that would take much longer. Okay, but I promise that I will not go any further in the story without y'all. Okay then. So thank you once again, Andy, for joining me. And I hope you all had a great time. Thank you for the Aru, Justian. Okay then. So everybody have a great weekend ahead of you. Hope you have a great new year ahead of you, and I hope you had some good holidays, because y'all deserve it. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good night. Raid out. And